I'm Maya Marchand.
And I'm Hunter Teal.
And this is our senior story. So it was freshman year, and the show was Adrenaline.
We were all preparing ourselves for the usual halftime show. Everyone was trying to get their bodies ready because Adrenaline was like 15 minutes of pain. As we were all lining up to get on the field, there was just widespread talk about how House Park is literally the worst field ever.
It's as slick as ice.
Yeah, it was not good. Everyone was talking about how someone's gonna fall. And of course, us being freshmen, just thinking like, oh, hope it's not me. We hit the direction change, and as I go from the forwards to backwards, when I plant my foot, it just completely slips off the ground.
So he fell, and then I fell right after him, and 4 more after me, all perfectly in time. And then as soon as we fell, we were like, what the heck do we do? So we just get back up, grab our stuff from the carnage of instruments.
Grab all the bits and mouthpieces and berets that were
like
just lying
on the ground.
But when I got back up, my tuba was completely destroyed. Couldn't even play.
Half the people didn't even have their mouthpieces. They were still on the ground. People were just picking them up as like we went on with the show. And I didn't know he was the one that fell. All I knew was I fell backwards. I didn't know if I was the one that started it. Like I didn't know what had happened. The next day we came back to school and everyone was talking about the video and everyone was watching it. And we went to classes and we were watching it in our classes. We had a geometry class together. We watched it multiple times.
It was just so embarrassing having to watch it and like our teachers playing like, oh my God, look at this, and then sitting in the back of the class just kind of like, oh yeah, that was that was me. Just kind of that awkward moment.
And everyone's kind of like laughing and joking about it, but then like by the end of the week we're just watching the numbers rise on the video and we're like, wow, this is
looking at all the headlines.
And then we're like, we see it on news and like people are talking about it. I was Skyping my dad and he was telling me that he saw it on Israeli news, and that just completely blew my mind. It wasn't just here, it was everywhere.
The first day it's like, oh my God, the view counter reached over 100, and then the next day it's, oh my God, it reached over 1,000, and then within a week it's like, oh my God, it's over 500,000 videos.
And now
views.
It's 1 million, and
we're sitting here like, what the heck happened? And then
months after video of a tumble on the field put the Lake Travis High School marching band in the national spotlight, students are gearing up for an encore. Good Morning America is showcasing the band tomorrow morning in a special segment called Do Over.
Just a couple weeks before GMA, I ended up breaking my arm. When we got to GMA, the first question the reporters had to ask was, so who started the 7 Tuba Pileup? And I just raised my broken arm, and you should have seen the look on all of their faces. It was just like, oh, of course. They asked me like, was that from the Tuba Pileup? And I just had to explain, no, I'm just actually an idiot.
Practicing before the sun comes up. Not unusual for most high school marching bands. Practicing before the sun comes up with robotic cameras hoisted on boom cranes prior to a live appearance before a national television audience. Now that's unusual. The band is from Lake Travis High School. The TV show, ABC's Good Morning America.
First of all, I was like, is this really happening that Good Morning America is giving me a phone call and wanting to feature our band on national television?
It all started with the tuba tumbling seen round the world. The YouTube video of the Lake Travis tuba players falling over each other like dominoes went viral.
Didn't even know what I'd captured.
Wes Rowe, a former marching band member himself, mentors 2 of the kids in the band, so he films all the halftime performances, including that one back in September.
As soon as halftime was over, I went back to the side where the band was, and the 2 kids that I mentor ran up to me and said, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" And I went, "What?" And I'm looking at it in my little bitty camera viewfinder. I had no idea what I'd captured.
1 million views and mostly positive comments later, Lake Travis was on the national map.
And I think like after the GMA do-over is when we all started to realize that the whole thing was actually helping our band more than it actually hurt it.
Yeah, just
the publicity and everything was actually kind of cool.
And hearing all the stories from other bands who are using our video to learn what to do when you fall and stuff like that.
And we'd go to competitions after that season, and people would come up to us like, "Are you the Lake Travis tuba section?" And we're like, "Yeah." And then, can we get a picture?
Yeah, we'd get swarmed by the other tuba sections and just people in general asking to take pictures.
It was just so weird. Everyone knew who we were, and it was so unreal.
Yeah.